Hello and welcome to Doodle Beads. I'm your host, Leslie Rogalski, Editor-in-Chief of Step by Step Beads, here today to teach you about even count peyote. Great place to start to work with seed beads. You can make cool, easy projects like these simple earrings. You can make longer strips to go around other beads, or create a bail, which is the loop around other focal elements. You can link together cool lucite beads or anything. You can even make rings to connect to other rings, or just make rings like these, as in January-February 09 issue of Step by Step Beads and on beadsbaublesandjewels.com. So here we go. Even count means an even number of beads, and I'm going to start with 6. Now I'm drawing them staggered like this, and you'll see why in a minute. But when you string them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First, they're going to be straight across, like this. What happens is when you pick up that next bead, it pushes the bead beneath out of position. So you pick up bead 7, skip bead 6, go through bead 5. Just like this. You see how that bead 6 on the lower right is pushed down? Now you're going to pick up bead 8, and it pushes bead 4 down. Up and down beads or in and out beads are real distinctive of peyote along the short edges. Now I've picked up bead 9, and you can see how it pushes bead 2 down or out. So let's show you how to do that. You've picked up bead 8. You can see how bead 7 pushes 6 out of the way, bead 8 pushes bead 4 out of the way. Now you've picked up bead 8, skip bead 4, go through bead 3, pick up bead 9, go through bead 1 where the tail is, and you can see how 2 is pushed out of the way. Now beads 2, 4, and 6 can get twisted, so to make sure you go back along the row, stick a needle through every other bead. 2, 4, and 6 in this case. That way when you pick up bead 10, you'll go through bead 9 and not bead 2, which can get twisted around. Now you're going to skip bead 3, pick up bead 11, go through bead 8. That's what it looks like when you're beading. You can see the needle is pulling those down beads down or out, so there's no confusion about which row you're working on. Pick up bead 12, skip bead 5, go through bead 7. There's what it looks like in actual beads, and in even count you just keep turning the row and going back. Pick up bead 13, go through bead 12, 14, skip bead 8, go through bead 11, skip bead 9 when you pick up bead 15, and go through bead 10. And that's pretty much it. You did it! Even count peyote. Not so hard. Like I said, that's it. Ta-da! Congratulations, you know how to do even count peyote. So thanks for being with me for another session of Doodle Beads. Again, I'm your host, Leslie Rogalski, Editor-in-Chief of Step by Step Beads. Doodle Beads is proudly brought to you by Step by Step Beads and Interweave. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned for another Doodle Beads right here. We'd love to hear from you at sbsbeads@interweave.com and on beadingdaily.com.